Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and recap two 100% trades that I took this week on BABA and on Upstart. Both of these trades, as always, were not only called out in the Discord chat. If you are there, congratulations if you took these with me, but also if you come and hang out in our pre-market live streams on YouTube starting at 8 a.m. Eastern, every single market day. We talked about both of these trades, so congratulations to anyone that wakes up, prepares themselves in the morning with our pre-market live streams. Awesome trades. I want to go ahead and break these down with you today, show you how I found them, when I got in, when I got out, show you what my mentality was around these trades. So hopefully recapping this will help you learn to potentially find these trades in the future. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into this. Press that like button if you learned something from this video, if you enjoyed it. If you made money from these plays, you definitely need to press this like button. Subscribe to the channel for some more videos and press the bell notification so you know every single time that I post. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and start with Upstart being more recent. Big move today. Caught that amazing breakout out of the flag today, and then we will go over BABA. So Upstart on your screen, guys. This is what we've been watching for about 2 days now. We've been watching this flag pattern that has been forming on Upstart over the last 2 days, and today we finally got that breakout. We were in this trade yesterday looking for that breakout. It closed nicely. We had to move up. Moved down a little bit yesterday, but overall held some very important levels. So we decided to swing these into today. And today we got that big breakout, an absolutely beautiful formation. To start the analysis behind this trade, I'm going to pull up a chart that I've been watching for the last few days so we can see how this looked before the move actually happened. So today, this morning, before this move occurred in the pre-market at 9 a.m., posting some technical analysis for the chat. Here was Upstart. This is still the cleanest daily chart I have found on the market. Must watch. Here is what it looked like before the market opened. If I zoom in, you guys will be able to see. That is the way the chart looked this morning. You can see a very clear flag pattern, a very strong base at 287, and a declining slope at the top. Today, we got that breakout. After today, or before today, we were looking at this thing yesterday. So scrolling up, here is yesterday, 9:06 a.m. yesterday. Flag forming here on Upstart, 286, strong hold. If we can break this downtrend, I think there can be a move. This is what the chart looked like before we went ahead and got into it. We got into it the day yesterday after posting this when the market opened. And today, just an awesome breakout of that flag pattern. I love to see that type of plan work out like that we saw in Upstart. Let's go ahead and review this now with this price action that we see. So 4-hour chart, you guys can see this on your screen. The 287 level was previous resistance, held as support all here of last week. This last week hold was beautiful. It was just a very strong accumulation of buyers, in my opinion, buying this thing, holding this above this previous high of 287. And you can see Wednesday of last week, we got the push. Ever since we got that push, it's very clear we were respecting this downtrend. Both Thursday, Friday, and yesterday, Monday, we went ahead and respected this downtrend, found resistance off that trend. And when we saw that thing finally break through, which was this morning, we finally got that push. So if I go into the 5-minute chart, we'll go ahead and look at the last 2 days, both Monday, Tuesday. Actually, let's go ahead and look at the last few days. So here's Thursday. Here is Friday. This is yesterday, Monday. And then here is today. You can see that breakthrough. So Thursday of last week, very clear. Rejection at the downtrend. Yesterday, we tried to push into that downtrend, but ultimately failed later in the day and pulled back. However, what you guys will notice is we continue to hold this very nice base around this 309, 310 level. Today, we got the breakout, and that was it. The bears could no longer hold this down. Bulls took over out of this downtrend, and we can see this thing just continued to rally almost throughout the entire day. We started to give a little bit back here towards end of day. I did sell one of my contracts at Upstart right around here, right around 3 o'clock, a little bit past that. I'll go ahead and pull up the exact orders on the screen for you guys to see. I have 2 contracts. So I had the 10-15 350 calls that I closed today. Closed those today. Expiration is coming in about 3 days. Didn't want a chance there being any type of pullback on those contracts because they would definitely be hurt by any type of decline in the stock. So I closed those today up 100%. I'm still holding some next week, 350 calls as well, giving myself another week to see if I can hold these just a little bit longer for a little bit more of a move. So closed one of those today, still holding one more. I'll put all of it up on the screen for you guys to see. And of course, as always, just to show you, here's the Desi trade section. And we can see right here, yesterday at 10:35, took 10:15 Upstart 350 call. That is where I went ahead and got into it. Today, showing that I closed my my 350 call up 110%. That might be a little bit small for you guys to see. I'll zoom in for you. So there's the 10:15 up 110, and then we still have the 10:22 350 call heading into tomorrow. So that's Upstart. And really, if we just go out and look at the daily chart, guys, all this was just a very, very clean bull flag here on the daily chart. Decline, very nice base, coming up, forming some type of support here at the 20 SMA here on the daily chart. And then boom, you get your breakout. And at this point, I have to believe there is more momentum here on Upstart. You guys know Upstart is a momentum play. There should be momentum heading into this stock into the coming weeks. Maybe there's some pullbacks along the way, but we are not far off that all-time high of $346, just about $13 a share. Upstart could be at all-time highs tomorrow. We could wake up, it could be at all-time highs, or it could move into those all-time highs tomorrow. It moved $22 a share today. What makes you think it can't move another 13 tomorrow when the momentum is hot like it is right now? So that was Upstart, flag pattern, breaking this down multiple days in the live stream in the Discord. An awesome trade. Congratulations to anyone took this one. I could have obviously put more into this trade. I still like to focus on risk management, even when I see something like this. I think it goes a long way. If this wouldn't have worked out, this would have been a very different story, right? I would have been too over leveraged in the position, and maybe Upstart failed. I go in big, I lose a lot of money. However, I go in small with a comfortable amount. If it works out, I have to be happy with the profits that I get. And that is exactly what happened here on Upstart. So that's Upstart. Let's go ahead and now break down BABA, another 100% trade that we went ahead and took in the Discord chat. All right, guys, so the next trade we have for you today is BABA. BABA took this last Friday. We saw that Asian market start to recover both Thursday and Friday of last week, some very strong recoveries. And we also saw that same exact movement on BABA. So I was very bullish on BABA to see if it could get a little bit more of a push here after Friday. So Friday, went ahead and took a 10-15, 162.50 for $3.85. I had a stop loss below 160.50, $1.60 and 50 cents. Here we go, 10-15, 162.50 for $3.85. So why did I take this trade? And this trade really comes down, and the reason I held it into the weekend was because of the analysis and the technicals that it was holding on Friday. So we got into it around right here, back towards, what time was this? This was right at 10, right around 10:40. So 10:40 was right near this pullback here, started to get into BABA. Now, why did I get into BABA there? I was looking for BABA to hold these pre-market levels that we saw here on Friday. So we saw these pre-market highs. We have a high here. We have a high here. Now, what you can see is BABA broke through those pre-market levels. And what did it do? It pulled back, got a little volatile, a little bit choppy. However, for the most part, it held up at these pre-market highs. So I was saying, while I was in this trade, as long as BABA holds those pre-market highs, I want to be a holder of this position, because by no means do I want to panic out of this position. Pre-market highs tends to be a very strong support level when a stock is able to get above it. We can see pre-market highs held. We started to form a little bit of a flag here intraday. And when we started to hold that pre-market high, started to break out of the flag, we can see we got another beautiful move. Now, later in the day, we started to consolidate. Why was I willing to hold this into the weekend? The reason I held this into the weekend was because, once again, BABA was creating a stair-stepping pattern. It is now holding right near those previous highs, whereas before it was holding the pre-market highs. So I loved to see that price action. The pre-market highs holding as support. Then after breaking above new highs, it went ahead, pulled back, and retested previous highs right here from Friday, right around 160, 150. And you can see we held that level into close. Now, I will admit, the gap up that we're about to see on BABA is lucky. There is a luck involved with the gap up, of course. But the reason why I was somewhat confident as you could possibly be in a position, was one, I had a good entry. I had a good contract for an amount of money that I was willing to lose, so I was not uncomfortable in the position. Three, we had strength on the Asian market, which I was willing to see if it could continue. So that Asian market strength continued into this week. So Monday, what you guys will see is, I can't even get this on the screen, but there you go. This is where we got in, and this is the monster gap up that we saw on BABA Monday morning. Asian market was strong. We got the gap up on BABA, and obviously since then it's been a little bit weak, but I was going ahead and locking in these profits right here. You guys can see right here around 934, locked in one of these trades, closed one of them up 120%, closed it up. You can see cost basis was $3.83. P&L was about $974. Closed one of them up for about 120%. And then finally, I did give up some profits for the second contract. I closed the last one at 10:10 a.m. for about a total profit of just around $700. Not really worried about the profits, the dollar amount. I'm worried about percentages here. That is what matters. If I would have put 10 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand into this play, I would have made 100 grand. But that's just not really realistic for my trading, not really realistic for my risk tolerance. So you have to focus on the percentage gains if you are a trader, especially if you are a new trader. You cannot compare yourself to people that are putting hundreds of thousands and $50,000, $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 into a trade and say, man, I wish I could make that much money. It's not realistic. They're not taking, 10,000% trades. They're taking trades just like you, 100% gainers, 150% gainers. Those are things you can do. Over time, you scale up, and that is how you make it there. So we got out. We started to pull back on Monday and on Tuesday, and that is the trade that I took. However, I will say one more thing before we head out of here. If we go to the 5-minute chart and we look at BABA is actually what I think it's doing right now. I think it is filling the gap that it gapped up on Monday. And I actually believe that possibly BABA could be a very nice entry here for anyone that's watching this, looking into tomorrow or the rest of this week. I love how BABA gapped up. Obviously, we took our profits, but as this thing comes back, I like how it's holding this 162.50. That is where we gapped up from. If BABA can hold this gap up, fill the gap and hold it, I think there could be another move here. So let's make sure to keep BABA on the watch for the coming weeks. That is BABA. That is Upstart. These trades were, with a dollar amount I was willing to lose, so very comfortable in these positions. Being able to let these things ride out, see how they work out. Both beautiful trades. Congratulations to anyone that took those with me. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and learned something from it. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. BABA, Upstart. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something from it. And if you took these trades with me, congratulations. Tomorrow, going to be a very interesting day. CPI data and FOMC minutes will most definitely have an effect on this market. If you want to come hang out in the live stream, I start at 8 a.m. on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, press the bell notification so that you know when I come live. But we're going to go ahead and review those live as they come out. CPI data will be coming out in the pre-market. So come hang out, prepare for your day. It's totally free. I would love to see you there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Press that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.